Hi there, my name is AJ and this is the Left-Handed Sewist. Welcome! So today I want to share with you some fabrics and bits and pieces that I picked up at Beyond the Pink Door. I have to say this is not an advert, this is not sponsored by the team over there or by Angela in any way. These are purchases that I have made myself and I just wanted to share them with you. So first things first, what am I wearing? Well, this is, I'm afraid to say, once again, the hot coffee pattern from Waves and Wild. But instead of the hoodie, this time I've gone for the cowl neckline. And I made this really recently. It just finished it a couple of days ago and I absolutely love it. I'm going to pop in a little video that I made literally the moment I took it off the sewing machine because I was so excited I had to try it on straight away. So I will pop that in and you can hear a little bit more from me from a couple of days ago enjoying my brand new make. So this is literally hot off the sewing machine and I love it. This time I have gone for medium at the shoulders and to be honest I could probably go in another size. I did grade it in slightly at the waist area to the extra small and then back out to the medium at the hips. I've got the cuffed hemband on, the thumbs up cuff adaptation on at the wrists because this is a cozy and I just love this cowl neck version. So if I just come that little bit closer, you can see this is a double layered addition that fits onto the same neckline as the hoodie neckline, but it just gives you an alternative cozy version of this sweatshirt. Now, this material is just stunning. So this is the GOTS certified organic cotton sweatshirting from Andrea and the team at Beyond the Pink Door. And this color, I believe, is burgundy or wine. I think it's burgundy. It's called. It's coming up quite pink on screen. It's actually a little bit darker than this is showing in real life, but it is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Matching, I mean, as near as you can possibly get, matching cuffing, again from Andrea and the team on their website and in store. And it is just the softest, most gorgeous fleeced back sweatshirting. Oh, just amazing. So lovely. And it's lightweight as well with some sweet sweatshirting, and particularly fleece back. It can be really heavy and really thick and bulky. This is not. It's lightweight but super cozy and just absolutely perfect for this transition season that we're into now as we hit the end of winter and you still want to be cozy because the weather outside is frightful. But hopefully the spring weather that we are keeping our fingers crossed for is just around the corner. And this is the perfect weight to take you from one to the other. As you can see, this is still relatively big on me and I could probably do with sizing down a little bit more overall. But I wanted it to be roomy and cozy and that bit more elevated casual kind of style with this neckline rather than a hoodie. Still got my kanga pocket on the front because, you know, who doesn't want a kanga pocket? And I don't know if you'll be able to see it there, but teeny tiny, my little maker's stitch in a contrast colour, in a pale pink I've gone for this time. And I absolutely love this. It's absolutely exactly what I wanted. And I'm so pleased with how it's turned out. I was a little unsure. Some of the images on the website with this neckline show it in a really very much thinner fabric and it doesn't have enough structure to kind of stand up nicely, which was what I really hoped for. But actually the double layer of this sweatshirting is perfect. It's sitting exactly how I wanted it to. Color is amazing. I've pulled my hair up out of the way so you can actually see the neckline and oh, it's just amazing. I know for a fact when I send the pictures through to Granny Lefty, she is going to have kittens until I promise to make her one. And I wouldn't be surprised if she asked for it in the same colour fabric and everything, because the last thing she was requesting was a version of my green hoodie that we made a couple of weeks ago from the same pattern. But just for those of you who haven't tried this variation of that pattern and you're not really into hoodies because they're not your thing or they look a bit too cash, this, equally cozy and gorgeous, but just that little level up from a hoodie, that little bit more stylish lady about town. And I'm in love with it. I'm actually waffling and raving now because I love this so much, and I'm trying to persuade you all of how gorgeous it is too. If you don't own this pattern yet, I would seriously consider it. There is also a crew neck or a round neck version of the same pattern. The neckline that you need to cut is slightly higher in the round neck version than the neckline you cut for this cowl neck or for the hoodie. So if you were worried about the kind of how low this sits, no, it's absolutely fine. The round neck version has got a slightly high neck. Apologies for the changing light at the minute. It's absolutely the wrong time of day to be filming this, but I just couldn't resist because it's just so delightful. And I'm sorry, I'm going to have to do it. Just have to. I'm going to blow my own trumpet. Toot toot! But yes, obviously really pleased with this. I've been wearing it today with some off-white jeans, which I altered, having purchased them in the sale, and just shortened them by a couple of inches because I bought the long version of my size, which was way too long for my little frame. And so I altered those, chopped them down a bit, and was really pleased with the result. And they look perfect with my sweater. I've also got on, I'll stand up for you to see, a wine coloured belt, and I actually have some trainers in wine grey and off-white colour combo, which I love. So I've been wearing this as a mum about town outfit today. Apologies, I'm a little dishevelled. I have just come back from a birthday party at a soft play for little Lefty's friend, and the kids had a whale of a time, but Mummy has been left a little ragged and frazzled around the edges, so apologies. But yes, this has been absolutely delightful to wear. So when I purchased this fabric, and this was an online purchase, I also purchased the fabric for Mr. Lefty's England hoodie, which I'm sure you will have seen a little bit about recently. It is the most gorgeous cotton sweatshirting, and it is medium weight, fleece backed, and it is organic cotton, and it is honestly the softest fabric ever. It's just beautiful. And when I purchased the 2 meters that I got of this, which was way more than I needed, but I wanted some scraps for other projects, wanted some more fabric for other projects, and the 2 meters for Mr. Lefty, and I have used almost all of that. I literally have fractions left. I also picked up a couple of remnants. So the first one was this piece of navy in the same fabric. So it's organic cotton sweatshirting with a fleece back. Now I've got, it's full width fabric, so it's about 145, I think, width. And I've got about, I want to say about 50 centimeters in length here. And again, it's got that beautiful soft fleecy backing to it, and it is again just gorgeously soft. And I am hoping that I'll be able to make some little joggers for little Lefty out of this, something similar. But to be honest, anything you make out of this will be fabulous. It's just so soft. This is washed and ready to go. Very excited about that. I also picked up some cotton jersey, and it is in this beautiful forest green colour. You can see it comes out, it's really, really dark green. It's beautiful. Really love this. So I think there was about just under a metre of this. You can see the stretch, and this is beautiful. And so I have some projects in mind for this. Again, most likely to be little bits and pieces for little Lefty. A couple of t-shirts, possibly even a little pair of lightweight shorts for summer, or potentially a pair of pajamas see what we think when I get this all ready. But it's washed and ready to go. And again, just such gorgeous quality fabric. So beautiful, so soft, and yeah, just ideal for anything you want to make with it. I mean, to be honest, I could make myself a nice little top out of this probably. It is absolutely fab fabric. Really love that. When I was on the website, I also picked up some cuffing and ribbing remnants that were in little bundles. There were 2 bundles, and there were sort of 4 or 5 pieces in each bundle, and I think they were about £10. So just ridiculously good value when you think that it's £9 a metre usually on the website. And again, it's cotton elastane mix, and it's just gorgeous. So this is the tomato red colour. Again, perfect for bits and pieces. Little lefty, and actually probably get myself a sweatshirt out of that. I've also got some nice navy. Now this is the 2x2 rib, I believe, so it's a much, you'll see the texture on there, but actually it's a much more obvious rib texture, and it's really lovely. Dark navy, I mean, you can't go wrong with navy, can you? And actually then I have a larger piece of that as well. It's here. Again, loads to do anything for little lefty, or even for myself with that. I also have a couple of little bits of white, a couple of pieces of off-white, and then lastly in my little bundle I have this beautiful petrol colour. I love this colour. It's just gorgeous. Definitely a me colour, this one. So I think I might have a little look and see what I can make for myself out of that. Black, because you always need black, and there were 2 little pieces of black here. Fabulous, just great quality. It's just, oh, the feel of it is amazing. I have some Bordeaux, which is the colour that I've actually got on today. This is the Bordeaux ribbing that matches the sweatshirting. You can see it is slightly more pinky purple than the sweatshirting itself, but honestly, it's such a close match. Lovely quality ribbing. And lastly, got some nice hot pink. So that has sorted out my ribbing stash beautifully. To be honest, the only thing I'm missing really now is some green and probably a little bit of a lighter blue. So I'll keep my eyes peeled and see what I can find from those. But that little stash, I think, cost me about £20, which is just ridiculously good value. So yeah, the quality is just amazing. Absolutely love it. Now, all of you are aware, I'm sure, that Andrea's website is up and running 24/7. But if you are lucky enough to get a chance, you should pop down to her store, which is just outside Dorchester in Dorset in the southwest of England, in a little town called Poundbury. And if you get the chance, please do go. I will pop in a tiny little fraction of video here for you to see what happened when I arrived at that pink door. A quick little hello here. I have arrived in Poundbury, and I'm just outside beyond the pink door down in Poundbury, and I am so excited. This is my first visit to the bricks and mortar shop, so I can't wait to go in and see what's in store, and I will get back to you very shortly with what I've discovered while I'm in here. See you soon. So I didn't get to film after I came out of the shop because I literally spent 2 hours wandering through the shelves, just admiring, enjoying, touching all the gorgeous fabrics. It's so nice to be in a brick and mortar store to actually see in person and feel the fabric that you are buying. And as I've mentioned already, the quality of fabrics that Andrea and the team stock, just gorgeous. And while I was there, I had a good rummage through everything, and I went with no plan, which was a bad idea, but I ended up having a really good look through the remnant section again, just to see if there was 1 or 2 little things that I could pick up mostly with little lefty in mind, but you never know what might be made out of things. So picked up some threads and bits and bobs. I'll show you these. So we've just got a couple of spools for various things and some buttons for a project that I am working on currently. Now these are really pretty. I'm going to try and hold it up for you so you can see. Beautiful blue colour. They're gorgeous. So I've got half a dozen of those. And then my threads. And there are variations on a theme here, but I picked up the following in no particular order. This lovely piece of blue ponte. Now this I think is a viscose ponte. It has a bit of stretch in there and it has got such a silky soft feel and a beautiful, beautiful drape to that. And I'm not 100% sure of the exact mix of the fabric because the mix wasn't listed on the label, but just feels lovely and it's got a nice weight to it, but also that beautiful drape. That beautiful drape is what I was trying to say. And the colour. I mean, eyes popping? I think so. So can't wait to make something with that. Haven't decided what I'm going to make yet, but watch this space. And if I can, that is 0.82 of a metre. I think that was about 8 pounds. I also picked up some more of this gorgeous navy. Now this time it is a cotton jersey and it's just about a metre. And this was £9. And it is, yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with a lovely dark navy like that. So I'm hoping to make myself a nice top out of that. I've got a couple of patterns for kind of tees that you can mix and match necklines and sleeves and lengths and all of that kind of thing. So I think classic navy tee, can't go wrong with one of those. I think that's what I'm going to do with that one. Yeah, cotton jersey, 1 metre, and that was £9.60. And then my final of this similar colour family, so you can see I'm into my blues at the minute. My blue phase. Having had my red phase, I'm now in my blue phase. So this beautiful petrol colour. This is this really lovely blue-green tone called petrol. And this is a bamboo French terry, which I had never come across before. But oh my goodness, it is so silky soft, absolutely gorgeous handle and feel to it. And then you've got this, and you will hardly see this, the texture will hardly show through, but this loop back French terry, but just the bamboo content in this just makes it so soft and silky. And if I can just show you the drape, I mean, just look at that. It's gorgeous. And I mean, it has a fair weight to it. Definitely has a weight to it. But, just beautiful. And so this was 1.2 metres of the bamboo French terry. And that was just about £18. So some absolutely gorgeous fabric here. Oh, I wish I could just let you reach through and touch this because it's beautiful. Very excited about that. 1.2 metres is a good amount, so I'm deciding what I'm going to do with it. I don't know whether I want to go down the lightweight summer skirt route or dress, some sort, like sleeveless knee length sort of number. I just don't know. But oh, it's so lovely, honestly. Beautiful. And the last thing that I picked up was this. Now, this is sand colour and it's knitted rib. See, I hold that a little bit so you can see the colour and the gorgeous texture in that. And again, this is a metre. This lovely, again, just super soft, gorgeous feel to it. And what I'm thinking for this one is I've seen loads of people in those little like 90s style tank vest, you know, v-neck tank to wear over like a shirt or a tee or something like that. So I'm thinking with a meter, I should have more than enough to get something like that out of this. Just a little sleeveless, hip length v-neck kind of tank to pull on over a white shirt or something, just as an extra layer for that transition spring season that we're heading into, hopefully. And yeah, again, just beautifully soft. And there was a meter of this and it was 12. So just fabulous fabric. And I'm so excited to get stuck into makes with all of these. If they're anything like as lovely as this has turned out, oh my goodness, I'm going to be in raptures. But just to say that Andrea was in the shop when I called in, and it was lovely to get a chance to meet her. And Emma was also working there, and both ladies were just so lovely, really helpful, and so patient. There was one other customer there, a lady who'd travelled from Gloucester, so a good couple of hours drive to come down and visit the shop. And she was choosing fabrics for different projects that she had in mind. And Emma was really brilliant in her like contributions. Oh, we'll think about this, and have you thought about that, and suggesting ideas, and then just advising and helping the lady with all of her purchases. And it was just lovely to see the team operating. They are so welcoming and so kind and helpful, and you couldn't ask for any better customer service from both of them. So really lovely experience, and absolutely, if you get the chance, go and enjoy a morning or an afternoon with Andrea and the team over at Beyond the Paint Tour. It will absolutely be worth it, but definitely be prepared to buy, because there's so many gorgeous things there. You will not want to leave without picking up something. That's all I have for this little video. I hope you have enjoyed watching, and I hope you have been inspired to have a look on their website and think about what projects you are going to be making next. And hopefully I'll be able to come back to you fairly soon with some updates of what I've actually gotten around to making all of this gorgeous fabric. But in the meantime, thanks again for watching and spending some time with me. Take care, keep sewing, even when it's tricky, and I will speak to you again really soon. Bye bye.